There, for example, we also see how that kind of spiritual being, if they are very negative, may even try to possess a person. That is where that happens, actually. No, they don't want to go. They don't want to. It's a little bit stupid, but they don't want to go the normal way for coming back. No? They don't want to go through the whole process of again becoming a baby and all that. No, they just want, to stay here and try to possess somebody, which is generally speaking not possible, no? But it still can happen, and those are the most difficult cases, which then in Western science they will usually call schizophrenia, no? Where more than one personality seems to be in one person, which is actually not what is there. I've treated quite a few of those. It is not one person who has two personalities. No, it's two people. And that one which is, let's say, invading the mind of another may even then present itself as different personalities to confuse the, let's say, original personality. And then they may have like a good cop, bad cop kind of game, like one of those other personalities may be very nice and very helpful, but still leading that person somehow in a bad direction. And then the other one may be very tough and like aggressive and negative and so on. This comes, I would say every month or something. Somebody like that comes. But okay, you have the milder cases and you have the really strong cases. In the milder cases, then it is more that people start like hearing voices that I encounter quite a lot. But they are not confused about who they are or something, no? But they are still have the feeling that somebody is speaking to them, and that may then very well be the case. I've not really found much, like in terms of people that invent that kind of story, but when I do the healing I don't find anything. No, always then indeed something is there, somebody is there trying to get control, and doing lots of things, creating lots of nonsense actually in the mind of that person to make them more weak and gain more control. In a way, to my experience, many spiritual people seem to think that when we leave this body, then we enter into the light and everything is beautiful and all that. But to my experience, it's actually the same thing as here. You have very nice people, you have very bad people, I mean, not bad people, but people behaving badly. And that is there also in the spiritual world. And so then, yes, whatever they can do, they will do it.